Test 1, 2, 3, 4. It's cold. It's cold. How choppy is it through the live stream? Test 1, 2. Oh.
Good afternoon and welcome to our South Albany High School groundbreaking ceremony. My name is Lisa Harlan and I have the privilege of serving as the Assistant Superintendent here in the Greater Albany School District. I'd just like to say a few words before we begin. First, both as a district leader and as a parent, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to our community for so clearly communicating to students that they're important and their education is important. I'm proud to be here on this day here at South Albany to be able to extend our excitement for the future and the opportunities that this will bring for students. I want to just have a shout out, a few special thank yous to some staff. First, thank you to the Bond Oversight Committee for their dedication to these projects and their help ensuring best decisions are made for students in their future. A big thank you to our school board for its leadership and support throughout this process. A thank you to Russ Allen, David McKay, and their teams, all their teams, for their hard work, coordination, oversight of all of our bond projects, including this one, and the many facets that entails. The work that will be done here will allow greater access for students for career and technical opportunities and will serve as a clear message to our community and our students that their education and success are important to us, that they're worth investing in. As an educator, I believe strongly that the strength and prosperity of our community in the future will be dictated with how we serve our children today. And so on this day, I'm proud to be part of a community who's put our children first. And I stand with other community leaders here today to thank you all for your vision and your support. Thank you on behalf of parents, thank you on behalf of staff, and thank you on behalf of our students. Now I'd like to invite up our esteemed mayor, Mayor Canopa, to share a few words with us.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and it is with great pleasure to be here on behalf of the City of Albany to be able to be a part of the groundbreaking for another great new facility here at South Albany High School. So I was the early years of South Albany High School. I graduated here in 1975, so it was a brand new school. My husband and my three older sisters, they were the first class here, 72, 73, and 74. So a lot of what's on the campus was not here over 40 some years ago, and it's amazing to see it's still a beautiful campus today. But also what's wonderful to see is having the career technical education center that's going to be built. Back then, 40 some years ago, you know, there used to be the welding shop and the wood shop, and we used to have, you know, almost every person would take home economics and be able to learn how to sew. And so a lot of those types of education that we had back then in high school. A lot of things kind of went away over the years. So I've seen the pendulum swinging back and forth when it comes to, what the economic development is out there, what type of jobs are available. But 40 some years ago, a lot of times when a lot of people would go off to get the second education and get a college degree, but a lot of our friends go to lumber mills and the mills that were in, in the valley here. So it was kind of different. Then the pendulum kind of swing back to where you really wanted to be able to get the secondary education and be able to get a college degree to be able to pick up a different workforce and the different jobs that were available back then, because that's when the lumber mills went away. So it's amazing to see how things now are really kind of being a good, swinging back to where the trades jobs that are out there and jobs that are available for all students to be able to want to find a career in. So I really commend the school board and our Albany School District for being able to look forward to trying to meet the needs of all students and everyone, and trying to be able to come, good fit for them. Public school system, our school board, for being able to have that vision and being able to move forward with these projects that are really benefiting all of our school district. And this is a great new project for South Albany, and I'm proud to see that and be a part of that today for my old high school, and be able to see how it's still the beautiful campus it was over 40 some years ago when it was brand new. So everyone should be really proud of how they've been able to be very supportive of the children of our community and their future. Thank you so much, and thank you so much today.
I'd now like to invite up our interim principal, Nate Munoz, and our Dean of Students, Chad Angel, to say a few words, their thoughts, and maybe a brief history on South Albany High School.
Good afternoon. My name is Nate Munoz. I'm lucky enough to be the 7th principal in the 47-year history of South Albany High School. I know that the $12 million of additions to our campus is going to make a huge impact on our students, our future students as well. And I know there's been a lot of people that have spent the last 47 years here making a huge impact in our community. I want to thank our community members who voted without you guys helping pass this bond. I know that a lot of our current students and future students will not have the opportunity that they're about to have. I also want to thank, who is nice to see, who was here for 33 of 37 years, Mr. Brent Belleville, who happens to be here. I want to give him a huge shout out, because without him, I know South Albany wouldn't be where it's at. So thank you, Mr. Belleville. I also want to thank Chad Angel, who is beside me, who is a jack of many trades. He wears many hats in our school, but he has been huge for me and for our school in terms of really taking this construction project on. So I'll introduce to you real quickly, Chad Angel. Thank you, Nate. Very similar to Mayor Canopa. It's interesting. I've been coming here pretty much every day in one fashion or another since 1976. My mother was a teacher here, and so I spent a lot of time here as a kid. I went to high school here, and then I've been working here since 1998. So seeing the changes that have come through this school have been pretty amazing. And just like Mayor Canopa said, the aspect of our CTE programs here, one thing that we've always kind of thought of as being a strong suit at South Albany High School. We're one of the few schools around that has maintained a metal shop, a wood shop, an electronic shop, and an auto shop. And that's kind of run through our bones here at South Albany High School. And when we were in the beginning, in the development stages of looking at this bond, and we went out to our community members and our business partners and said, what are the things that we need to do? What are the things that we need to do at South Albany High School in order to be up to date, so that when people come out of South Albany High School, our students get done, they can step in and they can work for you here in our community. And the things we got back from were versatility in our space, to have kids be able to be hands-on with machines and make sure that they're comfortable being around equipment. And as we've designed a lot of our CTE spaces here, we've thought about not just what they asked for today, but the jobs 15 years in the future that haven't even been created yet. And we're trying to create spaces that are versatile, that we can bring in new equipment and new ideas, and we can give students at South Albany High School an amazing experience to have some hands-on learning and to learn in a different way. And it's not just for our CTE students, but for all of our students here to have the opportunity to be able to do something in a different fashion than maybe what is our traditional school setting. And while traditional school settings are important, and we still do that very well here, the way of the future here where we're at and what our businesses are asking is that we have students that come out of here with the ability to do something other than sit at the desk and do their work. And so really important for our community, and I think today is a great step as we dig some dirt towards giving back to our community, not just with the school itself, but with students who are going to be prepared to go out in our community and do the things that they ask of us. So thank you very much. I now get the pleasure of introducing Amy Vose and Karen Montevino, who are our architectural team on this.
Well, we'll keep our part brief, but I'm Karen Montevino with the DLR Group and Amy Voss. We just want to say thank you for allowing us to partner with you. We've been privileged to be a part from the beginning of the facility planning work. So we've had the joy of working with for many years, and we are just so excited to begin this next phase, to begin the construction phase. And so we just say thank you on behalf of DLR Group and on behalf of the entire design team that have worked diligently and faithfully on this project now for quite some time. So thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you. It's been a really great year and a half of learning what you are looking for in a project, trying to figure out how to enhance the CTE program and the health occupation program as well with the new gym and the new classrooms that are coming your way, as well as enhancing some of the existing facilities that you have, trying to make the existing conditions last that much longer. It's been a great time learning and drawing and redrawing and pricing and redrawing again after that. So we're really excited to see and watch this entire campus grow and become what we all thought it could be. So thank you very much, and we look forward to the next year of digging dirt.
I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce some of our general contractor team. So if I call your name, if you could just wave. From the Girding staff, we have President Tom Girding here. Vice President, there he is. Yep. Vice President Ryan McAllister. Is Ryan here? Project Manager Jorge Juarez Hernandez, who long ago and far away was a high school student when I was a high school teacher, so feeling a little old today. And a Project Superintendent Mark Robinson. We want to thank you in advance for all of your work, and we are excited to have you as part of this project. Now I'd like to call forward and introduce our ceremonial diggers. And so we have students and staff and folks from all over. So I'd like to call up Girding staff and DLR, Pat Eastman, who's part of our bond oversight committee, who's just been such a great help for us and leadership for us, Eli Nafziger and Superintendent Tim Mills, Nicholas Bohannon, and I will be partners on a shovel as well, Ian Todd and Nate Munoz, Jada Schmidtke, and board member Kim Butzner, McGrady Moss, and board chair Jennifer Ward, and board member Micah Smith, and Rich Hamilton. We are going to face the crowd with your shovel. Where's Nicholas? We actually So a big thank you to everyone for coming, and for our students who have stayed as winter break has started to do this. We just wanted to direct everyone to the Commons for some light refreshments, an ability to view the architectural boards, and just have some conversation, ask some questions, and have some snacks. So thank you for coming. We really appreciate it, and we're really excited to get started. Have a great break.
Eli, good luck tonight and
I don't know how to turn it
what
off.
they're breaking ground on then is for the